Hey everybody, it's Arith here. Today I'll be showing you the insurance fraud activities in Saints Row 3. First up, we have the easiest difficulty, followed by medium, and then finally the hardest one that you can do. To find the easy quest, simply look in the bottom left hand corner of the Morningstar district with an icon that looks like crutches. When I first tried this, it took me a few attempts to get down what I actually needed to do, so I'm going to go over the few key points that I recommend you follow in order to complete these. 1. As soon as you start the mission, you'll notice waypoint indicators in the mini-map and also on your heads-up display. Jump in the nearest car that you can find and head to one as soon as possible. 2. Once in the bonus zone, start building up insurance fraud totals and adrenaline. Adrenaline is used to help you travel further distances in the air. To start doing this, use the ragdoll effect, which is left click, left click. 3. When trying to build up your total with or without adrenaline active, you should try jumping into the moving traffic and then doing the ragdoll move. This usually generates more money and it also launches you into the air. Once you are in the air, you can control the direction on which you're going to land by moving the mouse around. You always want to try and hit another car. I can't stress this enough, you want to bounce off as many cars as possible without stopping, because this builds money faster and higher. You need to be able to do this in order to beat the hardest difficulty. 4. Try not to overuse the ragdoll effect. Always make sure that you're going up into the air when you're using the ability. So that's pretty much all the recommendations on what you should be doing. As with anything, practice makes perfect, and I hope this video has helped you. So here's a medium difficulty mission that I am attempting. As you can see, there is a car parked right in front of my character, which makes getting to the bonus zone that much easier. One tip that I didn't mention before in the video is that if you hold shift and press E at the same time, it actually makes you jump into the car and you actually start driving the car a lot sooner than you would by just opening the door. At least it seems to be that way. Here I head to the closest bonus zone, which is in the northwest of the minimap. As with before, as soon as you get into the bonus zone, a red circle on the minimap will appear, indicating that you are in the zone and should start building fraud money as soon as possible and also getting your adrenaline up. You may also notice in the bonus zone, when you're building up your insurance fraud, your adrenaline is also going up. When it reaches full, a sound will go off to indicate that it's ready to be used, but the effect is automatic and you don't need to worry about activating it yourself. As you can see on the minimap, there is no longer a red circle on it. This is an indication that the bonus area has been exhausted. So in order to build more money quickly, you have got to get in another bonus zone fast. So grab the closest car and gun it to the nearest zone. You really need to pay attention to the minimap and a sound that will indicate that the zone has been exhausted completely. Depending on how well you're doing, sometimes you'll need to move 2 or 3 times in a mission to complete it successfully.
Shit is low and baloney, malarkey, Hutch Starsky. Shit is getting fishy with a box of sardines. Now I gotta eat them like Sharky. Shit is getting harder than a concrete stick. Oh, a sergeant.
As you can see, I have now entered into another bonus zone with plenty of time left on the clock. This should enable me to finish up the quest in this zone without too many issues whatsoever. Okay, so easy and medium difficulties have been beaten, and now it's time for the hardest one. As before, jump into the nearest car at the start and head to the closest bonus zone. I'm not going to run down exactly what I did, since I pretty much covered that already in the previous 2 difficulties. So I'm going to skip through to show you a big combo, and then I'm going to skip to the final part of the mission. As you can see, there are a number of cars and trucks starting to line up, and this is a perfect time to try and get a big combo going. You should always try and pay attention to the traffic, and any time a number of vehicles are clumped up together. You really want to do this so you can try and get a really big combo rolling. As you can see, it can build up really fast. I want to point out again that you really need to start building big combos like this. In my first run through doing this mission, it took me a while to actually figure this out. So as soon as you see a big line of traffic, always go for it and always try to build a big combo from it.
Oh!
As you can see, I'm cutting it very close to actually failing the mission. Just remember, if you're getting close and the timer is running out, don't panic, just keep going and keep trying, because you might actually get it. I'm Aaron, and this has been a how-to guide on the insurance fraud missions in Saints Row 3. If you liked the video, please thumbs up and subscribe. Cheers.